Nearly 2 weeks on, and the initial shock of the disaster is beginning to wear off, and the focus is now on rebuilding and recovery. But as Gracie Fea discovered, the recovery may be slower for those looking to sell their homes as they face heavy losses.
The McLeod's house has been on the market since March. They'd had little response until 2 weeks before the quake. They thought they'd struck their luck.
We had an agreement signed the day before, so we were under offer, and we had two other couples very interested in the house.
Then the earthquake hit, and what happened?
All over, completely.
Although most of the damage isn't visible, their walls suffered severe splits and cracks, and the entire house is now on a tilt. Although most people would want this damage off their hands, this couple gave the buyer a chance to opt out.
We basically rang our lawyers the day after, or the first business day after, and basically said that if they wanted out, they out. And it turns out there's a clause anyway in there somewhere that says in the event of a natural disaster that it's all null and void. So that's all right. Couldn't possibly want anyone to take our house now.
The clause being force majeure, where in serious circumstances the contract can be cancelled.
There are remedies in every contract. Any contract that they have signed, there are remedies in there that allow them to get out if it's too bad, or for the vendor to fix the property if it's not too bad, and bits and pieces of that nature. And if everyone cuts everyone a bit of slack and no one reacts too fast or whatever, the property transactions will still go through.
In the McLeod's case, it didn't, but there are no hard feelings.
No bad feelings at all. I mean, times are tough. These are, this is a natural disaster, so extreme case. If we'd bought this place, I'd want out.
And they too wanted out, with plans to move to the Gold Coast. That seemed to be where they were headed less than 2 weeks ago. Now, with insurance, they can expect roughly half the price they'd settled for.
In the event of being paid out, I think we're going to take a huge loss, and I'd say probably half what we were going to get. And I probably think I'd be happy with that right now. I'll just take whatever I can get and go.
Packing up and leaving now likely to be to make room for the demolition crew, rather than new occupants. Gracie Fea, Metro News.